Hey, Waylon, we believe that you're a great fan of Margaret Thatcher, the Prime Minister of England. Could you accept a lady president?
How would Waylon Jennings have reacted to this question? Keep in mind that this is decades before we saw Hillary Clinton or Kamala Harris running for the presidency. A woman just running for a major political party was simply unimaginable back then. For context, Hillary Clinton got 65 million votes in the 2016 elections. The most successful female candidate in the 80s received 200,000 votes, and in the 70s, this number was just 80,000. Before we get to Waylon's response, I should clarify that this is not a video on Waylon's political allegiance. In fact, he was not much into politics or politicians. In this interview from 1984, this is what he had to say. I have very little to do with politics. Politics, religion, and music are three separate things. And I believe in music because music can get all creeds and classes and colors under one roof. Politics hasn't been able to do that. Religion hasn't either, or won't. So we won't be discussing whether he was a Democrat or a Republican here. This is about what his stance was on a female president. That too back in the 1970s. Coming from someone who was the face of outlaw movement, a historically masculine genre of music. He, along with his buddies Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash, and Chris Christopherson, was as rugged and tough as they come. So when he was asked by the Lagarde twins, an Australian pair of country singers turned TV personalities, on what was his opinion on a female president, they might have been fishing for a hot take from Waylon. After all, Waylon was known to be someone you shouldn't ask any questions to unless you want the truth. They started their questioning with a reference to the British Prime Minister of that time, Margaret Thatcher.
Hey, Waylon, we believe that you're a great fan of Margaret Thatcher, the Prime Minister of England. Could you accept a lady president?
But Waylon's response was something they were not expecting.
Oh, I think it'd be great to have a lady president, but she would be great would be because of what she don't have, and that is a male ego.
Waylon went on to explain that a man cannot help himself from thinking about what the world thinks of him and his decisions. What would the wife, kids, friends, family, the people of the country think about every single word that comes out of the president's mouth? In contrast, a woman president would be free of these burdens.
With a woman, she wakes up in the morning, she's president of the United States, and she's fixing to lose a battle, you know. She go in the bathroom and she puts that makeup on and she really don't care what anybody thinks, you know?
Are not the answer anyone expected from the face of outlaw movement. And B, rest assured that Waylon was not saying it for the press or the media. He was a straight shooter, unafraid to speak his mind. He even went on to add in the interview that his wife Jessie is more intelligent than him, and that it's really women who are running all of the big office buildings around, and that most of the people on his team are women, because they know how to get things done. Again, these are just Waylon's views on a female president, and not an endorsement for any candidate or political party. I highly recommend you watch the entire interview, and I have added the link in comments. Do you agree with Waylon's views? Let us know in the comments section below. And please do hit the like and subscribe buttons for your daily dose of country.